First, I would, say make it consumable for adult humans. And I emphasize adult humans because as you've seen on the slides earlier, the portions look like they could be for elementary school snacks, right? And so just making it so that it's satiating foods, it's filled with fiber, safe ingredients meant for human consumption. In terms of the environment, looking at and really weighing out how to reduce stressors while still maintaining that level of safety for all. The rushed eating creates tension, perhaps reduce the capacity of chow hall, and that would help with avoiding bumping into each other, because in these types of institutions, any rub the wrong way or little nick on the side can really lead to something unfavorable and really threaten the safety. And then also promoting the healthy social relationship around food. Here in society, we think of breaking bread together. It's a form of peace, and sharing that meal shows that kind of leveling with one another. I think that can really be used to promote the safety that's inside of the institutions and just overall create that unity that we really want.
Yeah, I think those are great points in terms of how we can help the food inside the prison. I think my suggestion would be that we reevaluate how we and what we are serving, not just the food in terms of its quality, but even where we are eating, who's making the food. There was a time in which where you had enough time to make, if you worked in the kitchen, you had enough time to make a good, decent meal. We found that when we was making good, decent meals, the prison overall benefited from that. It benefited from that health-wise. It benefited from that security-wise. It benefited from, because when people are eating and fed well, all the other negative factors that come along with prison life, then they don't disappear, but they are minimized. They're minimized because people are eating well. If people are eating well, they feel better because they're eating well. That is the beginning. The old saying was that the way to a human heart or a human being heart was through their mouth. That is still true today. If we can get to the food and produce food to these particular individuals in a way in which that will humanize them, it's my belief that they will begin to act like humans. They will begin, because the way we treat them with food if though they don't count. And then we expect them to behave if though they do. We need to take a step back and look at the cost of food, the cost of good quality food versus the damage and the cost of bad quality food. From a mental health standpoint, a physical health standpoint, we're spending more money on mental health and physical health when we could spend just a little bit more money on food, and not just the food, but to change the whole food experience for individuals that's inside the prison.